it's Jennifer. It is time to do a fall haul. I got so many bags and things, I keep tripping over them, so we need to get them sorted. So in general, I tend to decorate pretty neutral. I use a lot of blacks and whites and ivories. And my walls are a darker olive green. You can probably see from parts of the video here the darker olive green shade that they are. So for this fall, I really want to lean into that olive green color and then have some pops of orange, but in a more muted way if I can, in a more natural, organic way. So I want to use terracottas, any kind of orange that's in a stem, a leaf, a flower, faux flowers, because I kill everything, those kinds of things. So that's how I want to bring in an orange element to this. And we'll see how it all goes, and hopefully once I unpack all of these goodies in the bags here, we'll be able to see that my idea is kind of coming to life with some of the items I gathered. And of course, I will be adding these to items that I already have in my stash. From the transition month, I really go straight into Halloween. It helps me see what I've purchased, see what I have, understand how much I have, and where I want to put things when I actually get around to decorating in November for fall. But let's get started and get these things unbagged. Okay, let's get into this haul. Where to start? All right, let's start with something I picked up a long time ago from Big Lots when they're clearancing out and closing their stores. I found this little fox candle. Really cute, just an off-white color. It was retail for $6.99 and I think it was like 80% off or something. So it's just a small little candle that will lean into the fall. And sticking with candles, I was able to find 2 of the orange and 2 of the green of the viral LED candles from Hobby Lobby. I was so excited. The day I went into the store, there was none left on the shelf. And I found one of them in the same aisle, one of the orange ones in the same aisle, in a totally different location, hidden behind a few other pumpkins. I have a feeling somebody was stashing it to come back, but I grabbed it. And then as I was walking around the store, I found the other orange one, totally different department. It wasn't even in the fall area. So I just, again, either somebody made a choice or was trying to hide it. And I grabbed that one the second I saw it. And in the back of the store where they have those displays in the middle of the aisles, there was a fall display and it had 2 of the green LED candles on it. So I grabbed those. They were the only 2 on the display. And from what I could tell, the only 2 in the store. So I just really lucked out and found those. The orange one is $15.99 and everything I got from Hobby Lobby is 40% off. And the green one was $11.99. And while I was at Hobby Lobby, I really wanted this little turkey pillow. I had to ask 3 different employees where it was located. Nobody had a clue. Nobody had even seen it. But I found it. I scored. I was very excited and thrilled I have it. And this one was $9.99 retail, and I got it for 40% off. And you'll probably recognize this leaf pillow here is also from Hobby Lobby. I'm on the fence on this one for a few reasons. One, I don't need any more throw pillows to store. It drives me up the wall to have so many pillows to have to store. So for that reason, I might return it. And honestly, that's probably the only reason. It's really, really cute. It goes in with the color theme. I mean, you can see it just kind of blends right into everything. But I just don't need it. So it just feels extra and like excess to me. So I think it's going to go back. And this is $19.99. Also from Hobby Lobby, I picked up 2 packets of their pumpkin spice scented sachets. I like to put one of them in the kitchen hand towel drawer with all the hand towels. So every time I pull it out, I get a little whiff of some pumpkin spice in there. And then I keep the other one in the laundry room. These were only $1.99 each. I also picked up this little brown leaf dish here. It's $5.49 for this. and again, 40% off. I didn't get the plate, and that was intentional. I have a lot of serveware already, but it's more every day, every season. And so just to have a little fall moment on a dish, if I had some dipping sauce or something, I thought it'd be cute on like a plain oval ivory tray that I have. I could put this on here and make it look like it's fall. I also picked up 2 of these brown leaf pattern hand towels from Hobby Lobby. They were $5.49 retail each. I also picked up the matte brown acorn door knocker at Hobby Lobby. It was $7.99 retail. I like the matte brown one. It just went better with my decor style, but I will be changing out the ribbon on here. The ribbon I also picked up from Hobby Lobby. It was also 40% off that day. It was in the regular ribbon section, so this is retail for $4.99, but it is this really nice burnt orange color. It does have that frayed edge of the velvet there. I think it's really pretty. I will be using it for both a Halloween craft and for changing out the ribbon on this here. I think there should be enough for both things. I think that was it for the decor from Hobby Lobby. Most of the stems and picks are also from there, but we'll get to those in a minute. Let's get through the decor first. From Dollar General, I just picked up a few little things. So I got this pumpkin here. It reminded me a lot of the one that is at Michael's, but Michael's isn't painted white at all. It's just all neutral. And it's a little bit bigger, not significantly, but a little bit bigger at Michael's. This one was only $3 at Dollar General. So I grabbed that. I just love the raised up, etched in kind of look of the wood on that. And then they have these little pumpkins here as well. They had it in the orange, the white, and it also came in a mustard yellow, but I don't really decorate with yellow, so I left that one behind. And I might even paint these two the olive green color, so I'm considering that depending on where I end up placing them. And these were only $1 each, which I thought was a great deal. Okay, now let's take a look at things that I got from HomeGoods. I'm going to start with this pumpkin here. This is a wrought iron pumpkin here, metal pumpkin. It was $24.99. I'll be using this for both fall and Halloween. I just love it. I have this curio cabinet, which you can kind of see in the background here, that I like to decorate up for the seasons. And I had one spot after last year that I was not happy with how it looked, and I wanted to get something new and different. So that pumpkin's going to go into the curio cabinet. And then let's talk Joanna Parker. How cute are her little mugs for the fall collection? I picked up 3 of them. They were $9.99 each. So I got the turkey. I grabbed the owl, which is probably my favorite one of the collection. And I got the boy scarecrow. I did see the other mugs there. I saw the girl scarecrow, the fox, but I chose not to pick those up. These are the ones that I really liked. And then if you watched my other video, you probably saw that I found all 4 of these little canisters. These were $12.99 each. I just picked up the turkey one. I thought it'd be cute to put the stir spoons in it next to the coffee maker. Also from Hobby Lobby, apparently I have a thing for owls. I found this beautiful wood carved owl one day. It was a day I wasn't filming, so I'm sorry it wasn't in my fall video. I actually tried to look for it to specifically film it for you to show you in the video, and I couldn't find another one. This was $8.99. I just loved all the detail on it and the tone of the wood. I thought it was so pretty. And this owl was on my wish list for the last 2 years. About 3 seasons ago, this was $16.99. About 3 seasons ago, I saw it on a shelf while I was in checkout paying for something else, and I didn't want to stand in line again. And of course, the next time I went, it was gone. So last year I tried to find it, never found it. So I was really happy to find it this year. And I just think it's so cute. Again, I love the carved wood elements here, bringing in some of that natural outdoors in a unique, fun, kind of whimsical way. And another thing, this was very unexpected. I found this little glass squirrel. I just thought it was so cute. It is white and then it has almost like a glittery copper detail on the tail and on its back. And I just thought it'd be perfect to throw on a shelf in the guest bathroom. Another thing I found there was this room spray here. It is in white pumpkin and it's by Sand and Fog. This was $5.99, and run and find this. They have it in the room spray and they have it in the reed diffuser. This is one of the best scents. I love Sand and Fog's room sprays and reed diffusers. They smell so good. I know they have a pumpkin spice one and a few other scents as well, but this one has to be my absolute favorite. Also from HomeGoods, I found this pack of acorn bowl filler. This was an item on my wish list. I wanted to get some acorn bowl filler and I wanted it to be in a natural material. So I was really excited to find this wood carved one. And I love that the bottom half of it is glazed. Just gives it another texture dimension. I think that's really pretty. And then I saw this on an aisle in the regular homeware area. And I thought that was so nice for fall, just a pair. And I like the color of it, of course, white. The gold wasn't so thrilled about, so I may end up doing some rub and buff on it, making it a little more antiqued, or put some silver on there just to mute down the gold of it. But I just thought it was really pretty. You know, it's a stone fruit, so it's a fall fruit. And I just thought it'd be a little bit different than a pumpkin or an owl or a fox that we see all around the fall season. And actually something I could put out all year if I really wanted to. And the last thing I picked up from HomeGoods was this pumpkin garland. This was, I think it was $16.99. Yeah, $16.99. The only thing I don't like about it is the pumpkins hang really far off of the main strand of the garland. But that's okay because I really bought it to be bowl filler. I just really loved the 3 colors these pumpkins came in. I thought they just went really nice with my color palette, and I may end up just pulling them off of the garland and using them as bowl filler. I've just never seen bowl filler in that color palette before, and I thought it just blended in really well with everything else. So that's everything for decor. So let's get into the picks. This was on my wish list item list. This is $2.99, these copper little fern picks. I got 3 of them. I don't usually use metallics when I'm doing my faux floral and greenery decorations and vases and such, but I thought I'd give it a try and see how I liked it. I just thought the color was really pretty, so yeah, we'll see. So I got 3 of those. Another item on my wish list was this pick here. I love the tones of brown and the ivory. This was also $2.99. I grabbed 5 of them. I just like to have things that will bring in texture and dimension to an arrangement. And I thought this was a perfect pick to do that. So yeah, I grabbed 5 of those. These picks here, so I got 2 of the pumpkin and 1 of the gourd. They were $1.99 each and 40% off. I just love the color and texture on these pumpkins. I think it's so pretty. And I just thought the gourd would be something fun. Just give a different shape to wherever I end up putting it. Also from Hobby Lobby, I grabbed this stem of this burgundy baby's breath here. I have some already. I just grabbed an extra one to have in my stash because I think I only have 1 or 2 and I might need another one. And I use these on the regular, so I wasn't too worried about it. So I just grabbed 1 of those. It was $6.99 and then 40% off. And also from Hobby Lobby, I picked up this huge branch here. It is considered a branch, not a stem, and it's the oak tree leaves. I absolutely love this. I think it is so, so pretty. The colors are absolutely beautiful. Look against the wall, how nice that looks there. I think it's so gorgeous. And I have some ideas of how to use it for fall and for Halloween. So I'll show you what I have planned, I'm going to use this for Halloween. It's a little different. For fall, I think it will just be in a vase, but Yeah, these are stunning. These were $19.99 a piece. They were not cheap, but it was 40% off each, and I will have these for years, and I grabbed 3 of them. And from Target, I believe this is from the Hearth in Hand with Magnolia collection, I grabbed this stem here. I love the coloring on it, that transitional look where it still has a lot of green in it and it hasn't fully turned into the fall colors. This is something I'm going to use right now and actually replace what's in that tall ivory vase on the table against the wall over there. So I'm going to use those immediately, and I grabbed 4 of them. I just grabbed 4 because I wasn't sure if 3 would be enough. If 3 is enough, I'll return 1 of them. But this is something I've been looking for years, like that perfect transitional stem. So this is it, and you will see this year after year after year because, yeah, I love it that much. It's so pretty. And these were $9.99 each. And that is going to do it for today's fall haul. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love to have you join our little community here in this corner of the internet. And I will see you all in the next one.